Hi, everybody. This is Getting in Your Business with Coach Sandra. Today, I have a special guest, Amanda Knight. Amanda and I are very new connections. She was referred to me by another person, Julie Maury, and she says I need to speak to Amanda. So that is why we are doing this today. So thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, you are not a coach, is that correct?
No, I am not. I run our nonprofit.
You're my number 3 non-coach, so I love that because I like to shake it up a little bit. So you have what it says on your profile, I help families with their babies, founder and director of Sadie's Purpose. So I want to know more. I want the community to know more about what you're doing and why you're doing it. So please let us know.
Okay, so Sadie's Purpose is a nonprofit, a new nonprofit. We just incorporated in March of 2021. But it is built entirely to help parents and siblings of babies that are in the NICU. Babies themselves tend to get a lot of help from, obviously hospital grants and things, but there's lots of other nonprofits that help the babies. But as far as the parents and especially the siblings, we kind of fell through the cracks a little bit, or at least in my experience. And our twin daughters were born 3 months early and ended up in the NICU, one for 3 months. And Sadie, she had a lot of complications and ended up spending 7 months in the hospital.
Wow.
So during that time, we had a lot of those, what I like to call, not like to call, but bad phone calls. So you need to get here now. She's not doing well. Well, you don't think about, well, if I have to stay, I'm going to need shampoo and I'm going to need clothes. You just leave because that's your baby, right?
Right.
So we get to the hospital and now we have to stay for a week and we have no way to take a shower, no toiletries, no nothing. Our kids have nothing to do. A hospital is not a kid-friendly place, obviously, and a NICU is no exception. So we lost Sadie when she was 4 days shy of her first birthday. She passed away. We knew we would never get a long life with her, and I always knew I wanted to honor her somehow after she was gone. So this is what hit me. I want to help the parents in her honor. So that's what we do. We provide support packs for parents and siblings that have toiletries for the parents, notepads, pens, just anything that can help parents just be a little easier, and things to help the siblings feel occupied but also connected to the baby, because the parents' attention is not, like it used to be once you've got a sick child in the family. So also I know how that goes, how that guilt goes, feeling like I'm not giving my other kids the attention that they need. So we want to help siblings feel included as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's tragic. So my condolences on that. I know that it was, I think you said 8 years ago. Is that correct?
Well, we lost her in 2015, so 7 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, and then you had, she was a twin, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you also had to take care of a newborn and go through this at the same time. So that's, I can't imagine, devastating.
Right.
So you are making her life's purpose your life's purpose in a way. That's what you decided to do, and I think that that's really a strong thing to do, because when we come from a place of purpose, then there's nothing greater to do than that. So that's fantastic that you're doing this. So just in case people don't know, I know ICU, but what does the N stand for? Natal? What is it called?
Neonatal.
Okay.
Yes.
Just so people know exactly because if you say NICU, I wouldn't have known what that was until
Right.
reading your profile.
Yeah, there can be some confusion there as well, because some hospitals, like even one of the local hospitals here, they have a NICU, but it's a neurological intensive care unit for people with like strokes or other brain injuries. So there's definitely more than one meaning. In this case, it's neonatal, and neonate typically refers to the first 28 days of life. So usually if a baby is admitted to a NICU, they're admitted at birth or within the first 28 days of life. After that, they'll often be admitted to a pediatric intensive care unit, but they can stay beyond 28 days. So like Sadie, she stayed for months, obviously, in that same unit, even though she was well beyond 28 days. It's just they're usually admitted within the first 28 days.
So when did you start your foundation?
We started in March of 2021,
You told me that already.
and
Sorry.
that was when we incorporated. And then because there were so many delays from COVID,
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually did not get our 501c3 status approved until November of 21, which was kind of a holdup for doing any major, um, awareness raising or fundraising or anything like that, because a personal donor who's going to donate $20 here or there, most of the time we're okay with, okay, I don't need that tax exemption. But for a business that wants to donate several $1,000s, they're looking for that.
For
So
sure.
it,
Yeah, of
it took a
course.
little while, thanks to COVID, but we finally were able to get it going.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's so many things that happened during that time. Now, so where are you located? And is this nationwide or is this just in your state? How is that? How does that work?
We are located in Alabama, and the first delivery will be to a local NICU, but we are legally able to help and are interested in helping any NICUs in the United States. Right now, we can't work with international ones just based on how the incorporation was done and everything. And that's, not me, that's going to be through the government. But we are definitely interested in talking to any NICUs in this country. And we've already got a couple, like my board members, they've all got connections to the NICU. So that's what matters to us and what makes us so driven is we've all got a personal connection to the NICU. So they obviously live in various states, and we've already discussed including their NICUs in some future deliveries as well.
Okay, so you're reaching out to different NICUs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you advertising this? Is like I know you have a website, but how are you marketing this so that people know how to reach you, how to find you, how to get help, how to donate?
Definitely on the website and through LinkedIn, and we do have a Facebook page as well. And back the end of last year, I guess, there was an article in the local newspaper where I was living then. So any channels that we can get it out on, and like people often ask, well, I don't really have the money to donate. What can I do to help? The biggest thing is just word of mouth. Get it out on your own personal social media, whatever, anywhere that we can get the name and our links out will help us and help other NICUs and those families as well.
This is huge, yeah. So what I usually do is, excuse me, I share this obviously, excuse me, on LinkedIn, but then I also share it on my Facebook page. So if anybody can help, then this is a really important share. I mean, I'm helping people to promote their business, their causes and stuff, but obviously this is something that is a devastating thing for a parent to go through. So that's you need more reach, obviously. So hopefully people will share this more so than normal, not just on their page, but just to see the importance of helping families that are going through such a tragedy. I can't imagine. Um, so having said that, what are you working on now, and what do you need most to help your cause and your foundation?
So right now we are getting ready to make our first delivery, and that will be either the first or second Friday of August, most likely the second weekend of August. So we're just looking for the last few things that we need to complete our support packs, and that would primarily at this point be deodorant, toothbrushes, and toothpaste. That's kind of the big things that we're still lacking. And we are also, not for this delivery, I have the bags for this delivery, but we do have some blank tote bags that we had purchased. And our plan was one of our board members was going to do the screen printing, but it just didn't work out like she thought that it would. I think it was maybe a little more difficult than she thought it would be. So we've got all these blank bags. I believe there's about 75 of them. We would love to find someone who may be able to donate screen printing services, that we would pay the shipping to get the bags to them and then pay the return shipping to get them back to me. But if anyone out there knows a screen printer that might be able to do that, I could send them all the logo files, anything they needed. That would be great. Because right now we've got 75 bags that we really can't do anything with.
Yeah, so hopefully what I'm thinking of doing, and even though I shouldn't be saying this now because people aren't going to know, but what might be a great idea is for us to release this video like next week, and then maybe I'll release it again in September, just to get, because this is really important for your cause and to help like kids and families. So I think that that's what we're going to do, even though nobody needs to know that. I could just do it. But so the thing is, I think off the top of my head, I go, this, we really need to do something. So what we're going to do is anybody that wants to get in touch with Amanda who can help in with any of those things or wants to donate, connect, her name is going to be in the header of this. Her website is on her page, and anybody who wants to share this, please do, or anybody that can help with the screen, what is it called? Screen
printing.
Screen printing. Anybody that can help with that or has a connection to that, please reach out to Amanda so we can get as much help as possible. So I want to thank you so much. This is a short segment, but I think we got in what we needed to just to make sure that we can help your cause as much as possible. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. We appreciate it for sure.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.